April empties. At the end of March, I had 89 products to use up for the rest of this year to hit my target of 120 beauty products. Let's see how I've done in April. I admit that in March I'd kind of gone to seed, so I didn't have too many empties. After the first week of April, I sort of, resolved to turn things around and have got back to a full routine and, have indulged in more self-care than usual while coping with lockdown. So here's what I have used up in April. Cleanser, 2 cleansers. First cleanse, a Ven Fluid 3-in-1 makeup remover. All gone. So what was it like? It was very creamy. It was not at all an oil cleanser or a balm cleanser. It was more of a pool cleanser meets cream cleanser, somewhere between a pool cleanser. A pool cleanser, for those who are unfamiliar with K-beauty, is a non-balm, non-oil cleanser that removes makeup. Cosrx has one. So this was somewhere between that and a cream cleanser. It did a very good job removing makeup. Excellent job, in fact. Will I repurchase? Not right now. There are other oil cleansers and balm cleansers to use up first. And for some reason, I actually like the emulsification feel that I get with an oil cleanser. When you apply that oil cleanser and, feel the makeup melting off, and then you emulsify that with water and remove all the oil, it's a very, clean feeling. And I miss that. That said, this doesn't contain any oil, and I really liked the formula. I think I will repurchase this eventually. Now, second cleanser, D-Ran Wonder Pure Cleansing Lotion, K-Beauty brand. I think it came in, I don't know, a Mimi box or something. Oh well, I hadn't opened it before this, so, I wasn't too asked about the expiry date. I think they're just, general guidelines anyway. As long as there's no, active mold or something, you don't have to really worry. However, I do see to it that something that I open, I finish off, with before the use by date. So I've done that with this one. Apart from that, I wasn't too asked yet. How did this do? Very, 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 very average. I wasn't a fan of this at all. I like my second cleanser to be a gel cleanser, ideally, or a clay cleanser. This was neither of those, so I wasn't very comfortable with this. And I had to use a gel cleanser after this in order to get that clean feeling. I didn't feel that it removed the residue of my first cleanser. So yeah, won't be repurchasing. 2 products, leaving me with 87. Toner, Maison AC Care Solution, Acence, A-C-E-N-C-E. Lordy knows how they pronounce that. Derma Clearing Toner. So, obviously, targeting acne. You know that I had a stress-induced breakout as a result of the lockdown and, the situation. That's why I took out all my acne clearing products, my superheroes. This is one of them. The downside, it does contain alcohol. The upside, it does act well against acne. And I think the alcohol in here acts as an astringent as well, so there's more oil control. Anyway, it works. So I've already got one more left. Unfortunately, Maison seems to have stopped production because I can't find this anywhere online. Hyaluronic acid, Hada Labo, Premium Chirurgeon. This is a refill. So, the normal bottle is shaped rather like this. This isn't Hada Labo at all. It's shaped rather like this. And that is 170 mils of product. Now, the problem is that I thought a refill, being cheaper, would also be less plastic. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of buying refills in all the Hada Labo versions, so I've got a few refills there. I will never buy a refill again, and I'll tell you why that is. You can reuse this, right? You can reuse this. You cannot repurpose or reuse this. No, you can't do anything with this. That's one thing. The second thing, while decanting this into the container, I grew a little too enthusiastic towards the end and ended up spilling about 8 uses worth or 10 uses worth of precious hyaluronic acid at this time. Also, I don't understand the merit of, a refill because this is also plastic. It's definitely, and I don't know how recyclable this is. The other is at least repurposable, and it is definitely recyclable. Will I be able to recycle this? I don't know. You know, in case there are bottles that I can't use, my dad takes whatever empties I have and uses them for his gardening purposes. So this he won't be able to use. So I won't be repurchasing refills again. That said, I will definitely be repurchasing the Huda Labo Premium hyaluronic acid versions for a very long time indeed. Until or unless I discover something better. Serum is next. Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions Blemish and Line Correcting Serum. I pulled this one out because I had that breakout. I think it did everything apart from correct blemishes and lines. It didn't break me out all the more, but it didn't do much, you know, for the blemishes. Definitely not doing what it claims to do. Fine lines, well, I didn't really have fine lines except, you know, dehydration lines on my under eye area as a result of lack of sleep as well, and staring at the computer all day. But yeah, it didn't do anything. I didn't apply it on the under eye area because it is a blemish serum and you really don't want that sort of thing on your under eye area. A total waste of product, and I made the huge mistake of buying 2 of these, and Lordy knows I'm going to finish up the second one. I hate throwing products. If you are breakout prone and you're seeing all those people in white coats in Clinique telling you that their anti-blemish line works, I am incredibly acne prone. I've got deep-seated cystic acne when I do break out, hormonal acne, nodular, painful deep bumps. I can confirm that the Clinique anti-blemish line does not work for me. None of the products works for me. Sheet masks. Because I was a little too enthusiastic about self-care this month, I've actually finished 3. Disclaimer, I didn't buy any of these. No, they're not PR samples. They are from GWPs or, you know, free with purchase or parts of beauty boxes and things like that. So what did I use up? Skimono Beauty Mask Total Conditioning. I think that is from Look Fantastic. And it is one of those things that you apply like a sock on your foot. Ideal if your feet are flaky and need softening. I really loved this. Will I repurchase? I've got some foot masks from other brands. 3 Minutes Care Mask Black Bean from Etude House GWP with some K-Beauty purchase or the other. Natura Avocado Infused Sheet Mask. I think this is also from Look Fantastic. So 3 sheet masks. Will I repurchase? No, I do not repurchase sheet masks. They're bad for the environment. Single-use packaging, bad idea that. Face cream, and I love this bottle, the jar, but I didn't love the product. Eve Lom Brightening Cream. It didn't really, I don't think it helped with hyperpigmentation. I think the Huda Labo did that more. It was a last step occlusive, nice glass jar there. Last step occlusive, it did break me out. It wasn't an acne targeting product, but it did prevent transepidermal water loss. And when you are using hyaluronic acid, you want a barrier cream such as this one, Eve Lom. I like this better than the Eve Lom cleanser. But will I repurchase? No, got too many night creams hanging around. SPF Secret Key Sunscreen SPF 50. All gone. Average. I mean, yeah, decent, did the job. Not, you know, much to write home about. Will I repurchase? No. Got too many other SPFs to use up. And there are better ones out there in the market. Ones that actually wow me. This one didn't really wow me. It was, you know, decent, did the job. Served its purpose, as it were. Eye product, Maison Snail Repair Intensive Eye Patch. All gone. So, will I repurchase? I do have a couple from other brands, but you know, these are things that I will buy for a very long time indeed in the future. Because you know, what I do is I layer an eye serum and then put an eye cream on top and then put one of these patches to occlude. Because I have very dehydrated and horrible under eye areas as a result of lack of sleep and allergies and too much staring at the computer. So I need all the help I can get. Now, obviously, there's going to be a hand cream in there. I have talked about this in my post on hand care heroes. I link that in the description box below. This one is from Betty Hula Natural Antibacterial Hand Moisturizer. I don't know if it is antibacterial or not. Can't confirm that. It was a decent hand cream. I wouldn't say it was something special. Personally, I prefer Soap and Glory Hand Food or Brazilian, Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Hand Touch. This one wasn't as thick or moisturizing or as those two. Foot cream, Dirty Works. Dirty Works gets, you know, very little love. I don't know why that is. I think it's I mean, I've heard it being called the poor man's soap and glory. I don't understand why that is. It is a good brand. You don't have to call it the poor man's soap and glory or anything. Dirty Work's best foot forward foot butter with peppermint oil. The smell of peppermint oil I actually like. The only problem is that it is too invigorating and it doesn't really put you to sleep. It actually keeps you awake. But yeah, decent, nice. Will I repurchase? I think I already have one more of these. Let me see. Soap, because I am working towards using less char gel, although I will be using up all the char gel that I have. Skin Fed Organic Chocolate Bar Face Soap with cocoa and vanilla. Gone. Came in, I think it was something from Look Fantastic. Very, very nice, actually. It didn't really smell of chocolate, not overwhelmingly so, you know, decent, subtle. Did the job very nicely. I loved using this in the shop. Will I repurchase? No, I have a bazillion soaps to use up first. Hair care, Soap and Glory, Glad Hair Day Conditioner. I keep going back to this conditioner every now and then, particularly if I am CO washing. And now that I've chopped my hair and I'm working towards, you know, repairing damage, I've gone back to strict co-washing, conditioner only wash for the uninitiated, and this is really, really nice for that. Will I repurchase? Always will, but you know, I keep rotating products, and you know, I don't stick to the same conditioner 2 bottles in a row. So yeah, I will repurchase at some point or the other. Last product, body butter. Sephora Lagoon Nourishing Velvet Cream, all gone. This is not the big guns, you know, such as the Soap and Glory, such as the Brazilian Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, or even Soap and Glory Daily Smooth, or you know, the Righteous Butter. This isn't, you know, as decadent, as lovely, as pampering, as luxurious as any of those. The smell, the fragrance is very, very, very subtle. And it's creamy enough. It's paraben free for those who don't like their parabens. It does a good job. I wouldn't say it's amazingly special, but you know, it's quite affordable, does the job, and I enjoy using it. And if I do get my get a chance to visit a Sephora or order online at some point in the future, I will repurchase. I've already got 2 more jars of these left from, I think, a haul that came about a year or so ago from Sephora Dubai. Well, it's been a long time since I shopped anywhere. So yeah, this is something that I will repurchase. Now let's take account of how much I've finished this month. Now I'm going to count the 3 sheet masks as one. So I've got 14 products totally. The hyaluronic acid from Huda, the Aven cleanser, the second cleanser, the Mise-en toner, the Mise-en eye patches, the Eve Long cream, Sephora body butter, the 3 sheet masks counting as one, the soap, foot cream, Clinique serum, Soap and Glory condition, SPF, and hand cream. Total 14 products used up. I had 89 to finish after March 31st. So 89 minus 14 gives me 75 to use up for the rest of this year. So 8 months, 75 products. I have to use fewer than 10 products up each month, which isn't too bad actually. I'm very happy with how I've done in April. I hope the rest of you have also, you know, initiated self-care. I've got a few videos up on, all coming up even, on, you know, self-care tips during lockdown. So I hope you're all, you know, indulging in self-care and looking after yourselves and pampering yourselves even while in lockdown, while staying safe at home. And I hope you all finished up quite a few products in April and will finish up even more in May. Do tell me what you've used up. Tag me on Facebook or Instagram or, you know, wherever. DM me or, you know, just put up your link to your empties post or your empties photograph in the comments below. This is where I allow links actually in the comments. So to find out what I use up in May, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and, you know, sort of stay updated on my Project Pan challenge updates. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell, and I'll speak to you soon.